Hi, my name is Judge Aaron Koeppen. I am running for Circuit Judge in the 26th Circuit. I currently serve as a Circuit Judge in the Associate Division, Division 5 in Camden County, but I have been serving throughout the circuit for the last almost 9.5 years. I'm asking for your vote on August 4th. I would appreciate your support. I wanted to take an opportunity to tell you a little bit about me, who I am, and what I have done, and why it is that I think that you should vote for me. I was raised in Southwest Missouri. I have lived in the Ozarks most of my life. I'm married for 20 plus years, and I have 5 beautiful children. My family means the world to me, and they are my motivation for serving the community, serving as a judge, and for wanting to run as circuit judge and become circuit judge. I started off my legal career in Macleod County as a defense attorney, and after that I was asked by Jim Eisnagel to come and serve as a prosecuting attorney in Camden County, Missouri. I came up here and served for several years as a prosecuting attorney, and then I ran for associate circuit judge and was victorious, and have been serving as an associate circuit judge in Camden County for the last 9.5 years. I started into law because I have a love for the Constitution. That love was instilled in me when I was in undergrad. When my constitutional law professor walked into our class with a firearm to exemplify the power of rights and natural rights and the limitations that the Constitution puts on the government, that lit a fire in me. And I knew that what I wanted to do for my career was to uphold and defend the Constitution. And this avenue that I've chosen by serving as a judge for all these years has given me that opportunity. And I couldn't have asked for a more blessed career than what I've had. And my desire to continue to want to defend and uphold the Constitution is my leading motivator for serving as a judge in Camden County, where I have been serving, and in each county in this circuit: Laclede, Miller, Morgan, and Montauk County. So I also have noticed opportunities to do things a little different than they've been done in the past. One of the things that I have noticed was that when we were our handling of drug violation cases has been a struggle with me. In that, as a defense attorney, I noticed; as a prosecutor, I noticed; and as a judge in the first part of my career, I noticed we can do something different than what we've been doing. I see this a lot of times. I'll see the same type of people coming back through the system. And so one of the things that myself and Judge Hayden and a few others sat down and realized is that we can implement a system that's a little bit better. And so we created the treatment courts for our 26th Circuit. And I helped lead the charge for that. And I currently serve and preside over our newly formed and specialized treatment courts for DWI treatment court, drug treatment court, and veteran treatment court, which has been a true honor and pleasure to serve in. So that is something that has also been a big blessing to me in my career, is to be able to be part of that growth and that change in our circuit and help bring that to all 5 counties of our circuit. Let me shift gears for a moment and talk a little bit about who I am. I don't define myself as a judge first and foremost. What defines me is my faith and my family. What defines me is my friends, my associations. I am also defined by being a judge, but I believe that some of my greatest qualifications for being a circuit judge don't stem from my vast experience as a judge. They stem from my life experiences. They stem from going through 20 plus years and of a wonderful marriage where we've had to struggle through and figure things out. sometimes, or where we've been blessed with a lot of prosperity in our relationship. They've stemmed from being able to raise 5 beautiful children and currently raising those children. Those experiences, along with my relationships with friends and being out in the community and serving in different civic organizations, all of those things culminate to provide me a level of life experiences that are very important, I believe, for any judge that sits on the bench and has to make very big discretionary decisions for people. It's those life experiences that I would put high on my qualification list for being circuit judge, in addition to my vast and unmatched experience in this race. I bring to the table more judicial experience than any of my opponents, hands down. And that, coupled with my life experiences, I think is a real reason why, big reason why I'm asking for your vote on August 4th. Who am I? Other than what I've stated so far, I am a member of this community. I love this community. I've served in this community in so many different capacities. I currently serve, whether it's on the YMCA board and Rotary, whether it's volunteering my time to speak at different schools, different organizations, whether it's helping teach at an academy for law enforcement, or also teaching at Columbia College or OTC. These are the things that also help define who I am as a candidate, who I am as a person, and who I will be as a circuit judge. I have a passion for teaching. I have taught for combined more than 10 to 15 years, over 10 years at OTC in Lebanon, and more than 5 years at Columbia College here at the lake in Osage Beach. I teach constitutional law, I teach business ethics, I've taught American government, business law, criminal procedure, criminal evidence. I've taught many classes. I've had hundreds of students that have come before me in my classrooms that I have learned from, and hopefully they've learned a little bit from me as I've helped guide them through their educational experience. Teaching is a passion of mine, as is serving as a judge and defending and upholding the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Missouri. So these are some of the things that define me as a candidate. They're what define me as a person, as a human being. It's hard to separate all three of those things, because in the end I am who I am. And I am also a lifelong Republican. That's why I'm running on the Republican ticket. My own values, my own personal beliefs, they have always aligned with the Republican Party and what the Republican Party stands for. And so that is important to me. Now, that being said, whenever I walk through that courtroom and step up onto the bench, I leave behind all my political ties, all my personal ties, all my religious ties, whatever it may be. And when I walk onto that bench, I am a servant of all and a defender of the Constitution, and that is something very important to me. And so when I go onto that bench, I expect, and I have always upheld the standard of being fair and impartial and not playing favorites to anyone, no matter whether they have supported any of my previous political campaigns, whether they have voted for me, put a sign in their yard, whether I know them out in the community, whether I'm friends with them. I believe that a judge has to be strong enough to be fair and to be impartial at all times, no matter who is standing or sitting in front of them, attorneys or litigants. That is crucial to a justice system that has to always be fair. Now, one thing that I have in front of to offer to you, the voters, is a sample size of nearly 30,000 cases in which you can judge for yourself about the judge that I am and the work that I have done. You will find in those 30,000 cases, I've never played favorites, not in any one of them. I have always been fair and impartial. I have always done my best to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the state of Missouri. And I have the evidence and the sample size by which you, the voters, can look at and choose from. I am Associate Circuit Judge Aaron Koeppen, and I'm asking for your vote on August 4th in the Republican primary. Thank you for listening to me today. Please feel free to reach out to me or my campaign with any questions or any information that you would like. I would love to visit with you. Thank you.